video blog in terms of medical reimbursement. I think if the whole Affordable Care Act and medicine is moving in the direction of prevention, I think insurance companies and Medicare, Medicaid have to pay the providers more. That would stop them from ordering unnecessary tests and having you come back for visits that you don't really need to come back for. And that would go a long way toward fixing some of the problems, the cost and monetary problems involved. People have always been robbing Medicaid blind. Specialty doctors. I remember reading an article long ago about Jewish shoemakers, and I worked in as an intern at an addiction center where the group that owned the place, they were real good people, but after I left and graduated, I found out they were overbilling Medicaid with clients. Has something to do with transport or just a number of clients. So the collapse of the system is not have anything to do with black people in terms of anything across the board and systemically, because we aren't represented in categories enough to fleece the system the way that whites fleece the system. We're less than 1 or 2% of the doctors. We're less than 1 or 2% of multinational corporation managers. Maybe even if it's a 1%. So the people that are robbing the country blind are white people, and they keep making poor Mississippi and other state white people think it's black people that are doing it, and it's all around entitlement. No. The military feels entitled to get all this money and come up with all these exotic weapons that they aren't going to need, because they aren't going to fight the kind of wars that they've been fighting in the past. They're going to be fighting asymmetric, non-conventional wars in the future. And all of the pharmaceuticals, the fossil fuel industry people, and everybody else that's getting a handout from the government for research and everything else. Those are the people that are fleecing the system. Sam Donaldson used to do a story about, a news report about the fleecing of America. And you can bet your bottom dollar the fleecing wasn't coming from black people or poor people, poor white people. And I don't know why poor white people are so dumb that they can't see the writing on the wall. It's just mind-boggling in terms of inequity from the top down and stuff. This whole Reagan stuff, trickle-down economics and stuff. It's trickle-up greed. That's what it is. So resources can be used better. Fairness can be part of the game. I guess it's never been, because when you had the robber barons and the people that owned the coal mines and you had no unions, they robbed people to death. They beat them to death if they didn't go to work. They got people to beat them to death. And so the people that were given Indian land to work, profit from, essentially were the first gangsters on the planet and stuff. And so those are the rich people who ran the small towns that they built that became big towns that were supposed to be pillars of the community. And actually, they were the mafia before the mafia even got to America. The railroad people worked blacks and Asians to fucking death. They were, exploring the new world and dividing it up and buying it. What parts that Spain didn't own, America bought. They bought a lot of it with trinkets from the Indians and stuff. So, Hillary Clinton and everybody else keep talking about how great America is. You got to look at what America was built upon, all the pain and suffering. If America want to become great, it has to start now. It has to eliminate the greed. It has to realize what resources we are, because we're real innovative. And blacks have contributed a lot of innovation to this economy and stuff like that, to this world. And so we can produce more, use space better, stop emitting greenhouse gases, try to clean up the oceans. They are radioactive from Fukushima, and it's a belt in terms of the way that stuff travels in the ocean and stuff like that. So, stop allowing Monsanto to poison the world and to try to, put patents on seeds and stuff. I don't know why they're doing that, since we have a seed bank buried in case something catastrophic happens. We have seed banks all over the world with original seeds. So how can Monsanto claim a monopoly on these genetically modified seeds that are killing the bees? I mean, I wonder who these people are and what kind of minds they have. They don't think shit through. They look at the short-term gain, and they think we'll figure something out later as we fuck up things now.